welcome to Siemens Fieldhouse for a BV basketball game on the women's side. We've got Jared Oakhender sitting by my side for the color commentary tonight as we bring you BV women's game against the Luther Norse.
That's right. Buena Vista comes into the game 1-9, while Luther's 5-6, and there's some key injuries on the side for the Beavers. First-year coach Amy Allgood. Janet Allgood's in a lot of trouble. She's got Sherry Carrico, the leading scorer, at 11.8 points a game. She's out with a sprained ankle. And Kelly Bartles, who had knee surgery January 22nd, and she's a key figure off the bench, but she won't be playing tonight. And starter at guard, Andrea Quall, she won't be playing tonight either. She's got a stress fracture in her foot, and so the Beavers are going to have a tough time tonight against the Luther Norse.
So what is your general outlook on the game right now at this point?
Well, it looks like the Beavers are going to have to come out and play solid basketball. The Norse have a lot of experience. They start a few seniors, and we start all sophomores and freshmen, so that could be trouble. We have 2 freshman starters and 3 sophomore starters, while they have 3 seniors starting for them. So experience is going to be a key role in the game.
So what are some of the upcoming events here on Innovation Video, Jared?
Well, upcoming Iowa Conference battles on Innovation Video will include January 16th. Dubuque's going to play at Buena Vista. February 12th, William Penn's going to visit Siemens Fieldhouse. February 13th, we're going to play Loris here. February 19th is going to be Simpson at BV. And February 23rd, it's going to be Wartburg at Buena Vista. And all those games are going to start at 6 o'clock p.m., so join Innovation Video for exciting Beaver basketball as they try to fight to the top of the Iowa Conference Basketball League.
So what do you think of this starting lineup for the Beavers tonight, Jared?
The starting lineup for tonight should look... we got a lot of young players out there. Nicole Cotterbaugh, she's just starting now, pretty much, because Andrea Quall's out with that stress fracture. So she's going to have to play to her own and really play well for the Beavers tonight. Hopefully she can score some points and take care of the ball.
Well, first-year coach Janet Allgood, as she comes in, so do a bunch of new freshmen here. We've got a bunch of them in the lineup. Have you had a chance to evaluate any of these freshmen?
Well, Dana Seiler, last year she played at Lincoln Pius, the 10th high school in Lincoln, and she was on the state championship basketball team. They played St. Paul in the state final game, and she shut down an all-state player, and that really led them to victory. She led them to the state championship, and the year before that, they also won that year, and so she's got a lot of valuable experience playing in big-time games. And there's also Kristen Salton. She might play tonight, see a lot of valuable playing time. She's from Ruthven, Iowa, and she's a 5'7" guard. She's going to come off the bench and hopefully provide for some good ball handling skills for the Beavers tonight.
Big matchup is at the center position. We've got Jennifer Erickson coming out as a freshman against the center for the Luther Norse, Rochelle Lutz, who's a sophomore, and an extra year of experience on the freshman there.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle inside. A lot of tall girls in there. Jennifer Erickson's got the 2-inch disadvantage against Rachel Lutz. And Rachel Lutz got a year experience on her. And she's from Altoona, Iowa. And Jennifer Erickson's from West Des Moines. So that should be a real battle among the big men, so to speak. And if we can win that battle, it could be a really exciting ball game for us.
Well, I think that we need to get some people to step up for BV tonight, and so we take it away to Jay Miller, the athletic director at Buena Vista College, for the starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Siemens Fieldhouse for tonight's Iowa Conference matchup between Luther and Buena Vista. The starter for Luther at 1-4, Melissa Stanley. For Buena Vista, a 5-man sophomore from Sheila Lynn Floyer. And the other forward for Luther, Carrie Humpel. And for Buena Vista, a 5-man sophomore from Wolsey, Amy Whitrock. At center for Luther, Rachel Lutz. For Buena Vista, 5'11" freshman from West Des Moines, Jennifer Erickson. At one guard for Luther, Katie Anderson. At guard for Buena Vista, a 5'4" sophomore from Waco, Minnesota, Nicole Cordova. At the other guard for Luther, Kelly Cookie. And for Buena Vista, a 5'7" freshman from Lincoln, Nebraska, Dana Tyler.
All right, well, we've got the starting lineups, and we're getting ready to rumble here today. Buena Vista taking on the Luther Norse, and any final thoughts in this game there, Jay?
Real interesting matchup is going to be Dana Seiler and Amy Whitrock. Or Amy Seiler and Nicole Cordova. That should be a tough battle between the guards.
And Jennifer Erickson's going to...
We're going to the Star Spangled Banner now. That's right, with the Buena Vista Beavers versus the Luther Norse. And once again, Buena Vista coming in with just one win. They need a lot more wins to compete in the Iowa Conference. Luther is standing at 5-6.
It's a kind of a key game because, it's now at the point in the season for BV that they can just do just about anything and try and get some combinations that are going to work for them.
Try and look for next year. Now, last year, the Norse swept the series. They beat Buena Vista twice. And this is the first meeting of this year for these two teams.
For the jump. Jennifer Erickson will jump for Buena Vista, and Rachel Lutz for Luther. Ball controlled by Luther, number 25. Katie Anderson. Trouble at the top of the key. They're rotating the ball.
Luther running a simple passing game. Moving the ball really well.
Trying for the high percentage shot.
Shot clock's down to 10 seconds.
And throws the ball away. BV ball.
Turnover on the Norseman there. So it's going to be the Beavers' ball. Dana Seiler bringing it up for the Beavers.
Dribbles to the left of the key. Looking for somebody to pass to.
Great pressure defense by Luther. Skid pass.
We get inside to Seiler. Seiler shoots and scores.
Great ball movement by the Beavers. They have to continue that type of thing to beat the Norse tonight.
Inside to Lutz. jumper. Number 44, Carrie Toof gets the basket for Luther and the foul.
That's right, and that foul is going to be issued to, I believe, Jennifer Erickson. Amy Whitrock, I'm sorry. Foul to Amy Whitrock. That's her first, team first. Free throw, up and in.
That's good. Seiler trap.
Luther, man-to-man press here. They get the steal.
Second heavy basket by number 30, Melissa Stanley.
Beavers have to break this press.
Dana Seiler up. Erickson having trouble with the ball. She's underneath the basket.
That could have been a double dribble call. And she gets called for traveling instead.
Jennifer Erickson the travel, Luther ball. 18:43 left in the first half, and Luther up 5-2.
Picks up by number 25, Katie Anderson.
Blitz with the ball out of the key. Katie Anderson passes over to left. Shot clock at 9. They've got to get a shot off here. Driving. Foul. Try to see what's
That foul's on Lynn Ployer. That'll be her first, team's second foul. And I don't know if it's going to be on the floor or it's going to be 2 shots. I think it's going to be 2 shots for number 25, Katie Anderson. She's a junior.
First shot up, and it's good.
Beavers now down by 4. Second shot missed.
Out of bounds.
Bad
Beaver
rebounding
ball.
there by the Beavers. They have to block out on those free throws. Number 44, Carrie Tuft, almost snuck in there for the rebound.
Dana Seiler bring the ball up to the Beavers.
The Norse pull off of that man-to-man defense, full court. Instead, go play man half court. Feed into Amy Whitrock. She hits the bucket.
On the glass. 6-4 is our score here.
Luther hurries it up the court. Pass. What a great pass inside for the bucket. Rachel Lutz with that basket. And now they pull back into that full court man press. That's given the Beavers fits. There's no 10-second call in women's basketball, you have to remember. So it's just the shot clock.
Dana Seiler at the left of the key. Boyer with the ball. Down to the baseline. Shoots.
She rebounds her own. We got a foul. It's going to be on number 30, I believe, Melissa Stanley.
Boyer go to the line for 2 shots.
Wait, it's on 44, Carrie Tuft. That's her first, and that's the team's second for the Norse. For the Beavers, number 52, Lynn Ployer is going to be at the free throw line, shooting 2 shots. First one on its way up and in. That cuts the lead to 3.
We got a substitution for the Luther, and it's number 15, Stacy Bellinger. Bellinger with another shot at the line. 8-5 our score. Luther on top. Second shot missed. Rebounded by number 12. Bring it down the court. Left of the key. Pushing it down the court. Bellinger with the ball passes to the top of the key. Let's hit the ball on number 44. Inside to Lutz. Lutz throws the ball away. BV ball.
Looked like maybe she should have taken that one up herself. I don't know. She looked for the outside pass and she didn't get it.
That's 2 turnovers. That's 1 turnover for the Luther. BV breaks the press. Ploger down. Drops it off. Blocked by Lutz and BV ball. We got a substitution for Buena Vista. Number 14, Kristen Salton.
Inbounding it for the Beavers, Nicole Cordova.
Cordova to Salton. Salton back to Cordova. This is a really pressure defense, Jared.
Yes, it sure is.
Cordoba with a 3. Off the rim. Ployer with a fight for the rebound, jump ball, and it will go to Buena Vista.
That's a great hustle by Ployer there, hustling for the rebound. She was blocked out initially, but then she got around her man and got the ball. Got the jump call out
Cordoba
of it.
will inbound the ball. Off the glass, no good. Luther rebound. Pushing it down court, number 12, Tally Hempy. Rotates the ball around. Cordoba with a steal.
That's great defensive play by Cordoba.
And a foul on number 15, Stacy Bellinger for Luther. That's her first, team's third foul. Team's second, pardon me. Seiler with the ball. Bringing it up, gets it across half court. 5-8 our score with 16 minutes and 16 seconds. The ball stolen by number 12, Tally Hempy. Fast break for Luther. Number 30 with the ball. Shoots and scores.
It's only a 2-pointer if it was on the line.
That was on a 2-pointer.
They break the pressure.
Ployer with the ball, and she's fouled by number 30 for Luther, Melissa Stanley. 10-5 our score with 15 minutes and 51 seconds. We have a substitution for Buena Vista again. Number 14 for Buena Vista, Kristen Salton. She will inbound the ball. Looking for someone. Dana Seiler with the ball. Rotate Ployer with the ball. Salton with a shot and the basket. Luther bringing it down court. To the left of the key. Down low. Back out. Bellinger with a pass over. Trying to get it. They seem to try to get it to Lutz a little bit there, don't you think?
They try to get it inside to get the advantage on the Beavers. Maybe get Jennifer Erickson into foul trouble.
Lutz with the ball and scores.
Rachel Lutz.
Score 12-7 in the favor of the Norse as Ployer bringing it down court. Looking for someone. Gets it to Seiler. They got to get across this half court line real quick here. She breaks it. It's over to Salton. Salton driving. Back to Ployer. Ployer with a shot. Off the rim, rebounded by the Norse. Norse driving. Down. Jennifer
Great passing.
Hayen with a basket.
Great passing by the Norse there. They looked up court and found the open man.
It was Carrie Tuff with a basket there. Dana Seiler with the ball. Back to the left. Gets it to Salton. Salton looking for someone open. And a foul. We have a foul on number 15 for Luther, Stacy Bellinger.
I think they're going to call that on number 44. It was a foul away from the ball.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's my mistake. Carrie Tuft with the foul. That's her second. That's the team's fifth foul. Excuse me. So our score is 14-7 with 14 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Ployer with the ball. Takes the Salton. Get it down to Erickson. Erickson with a pass. Foul on number 33 for Luther. That would be Jennifer Hayen.
It's going to be her first foul. Team 6. Pretty soon the Beavers will be in the bonus.
Salton will be inbounding the ball. Get it to Cordoba. Salton with a shot, no good. Erickson trying for the rebound. Who was it off of? It was off of BV, off of Ployer. Luther ball. Bellinger will be bringing it up for the Norse. Luther to the right of the key. Bellinger with the ball. Bellinger rotates it in. Trying to get the ball to Lutz again. To the left of the key. Loose ball.
It's going to be a foul.
I think on Luther right at this present moment.
Yep, foul on Jennifer Hayen.
That's her second foul. Team 7th. We're going into the bonus, so Who did she foul right now, Jerry?
Number 14, Kristen Salton, she fouled.
So Salton will be going to the line for a 1-and-1.
15-7.
Front end of a 1-and-1 for Salton here.
The first one off the iron, rebound by Lutz. Pushing it down the court, it's number 25 for Luther, Katie Anderson. Looking for someone, gets it to Lutz. Lutz rotates around to Bellinger. Bellinger looking for somebody. Get into Lutz. Lutz with the move. Cordoba knocks the ball away.
It's going to be off of Cordoba.
Number 25, Katie Anderson will inbound the ball for the Norse. We have a substitution. Dana Seiler back in. Salton will take a seat.
And Tally Hempy comes in for the Norse.
Ployer on the inbounds. They get it to Bellinger. Bellinger, they lob it into Lutz. Lutz with a turnaround, and that's good. Rachel Lutz out of the gate real quick with 6 points. Dana Seiler driving the ball down. Trying to get this tempo upbeat here. Get it around to Cordoba. Cordoba. And a Ployer. Ployer off the glass. No good. Lutz with a rebound. Down to Bellinger. Bellinger. Back. Number 12 with a shot. Luther.
Beavers have to get back on that fast break there.
Tally Hempy with her second basket. And with 13 minutes left in this opening half, Luther up big, 18-7. Cordoba with the ball. Looking inside. A pass to Ployer. Knocked away, but right back into the hands of Ployer. Seiler looking for somebody to pass to. We got a timeout, and we're going to send you to with a score 18-7. 12 minutes and 46 seconds left in the half. We're going to stay here, and this
you know,
is
the
not a good
rebounding
start.
advantage of Luther is really killing us. They have 8 rebounds to our 2, and that's turned into a lot of points for them off of the putbacks, especially on the offensive boards.
And Rachel Lutz coming out of the gate for the Norse with 6 points to lead them.
That's right, and the strange thing is she's only averaging 7.7 points a game, but they're going to her because of the size advantage of her over Jennifer Erickson.
But they need to spread that floor out and get the ball to Erickson and Ployer. They're not getting these good shots. They're throwing up prayers right now.
That's right. They have to get the ball inside to Erickson because she can do a lot with the ball once she's a few feet from the basket. And that's a lot easier shot than some of the ones that they've been taking.
So right now we've got 7 fouls on the Norse and only 2 on Buena Vista. That may be an advantage in the long run for the Beavers.
That's right. They could. 2 Norse already have 2 fouls. Carrie Tuft and Jennifer Hayen. And that could be a big advantage for the Beavers.
Coming back onto the floor, Ployer will inbound the pass. For the Beavers, we've got Ployer in. We got Nicole Cordoba, Dana Seiler. The original starting 5 is out there. Luther ball. Cordoba tried to get the ball, but it's knocked out of her hands by Bellinger and off her.
The Beavers have to take care of the ball. They can't afford those turnovers like that.
Tally Hempy bringing the ball down. Bellinger, she walked.
That's 4 turnovers on the Norse.
Lynn Ployer will inbound the ball for Buena Vista. Gets it to Cordoba. Cordoba drove deep back into the heart of her side, getting the ball across the timeline. Cordoba over to Seiler. Seiler into Ployer. Ployer pushes one up off the glass. Looks with a rebound.
Another jump ball. That's going to belong to Luther. Beavers got the last jump ball.
Inbounding the ball. Number 12, Tally Hempy will bring the ball up for Luther. Seiler on her. Hempy passes up. Bellinger. Try in. And up with a shot is. And out. Ployer with a rebound. She
Amy
throws an
Whitrock
aimless
with that board.
Excuse me. Dana Seiler with the ball now, bringing it up court. Looking for someone open. Gets the ball to Ployer. Ployer driving. Gives it to Amy Whitrock. Amy Whitrock passes, and it's stolen by number 12, Tally Hempy. Hempy taking it down court.
The Luther defense is really getting to the Beaver offense.
Yep, they're getting there. They're keeping low to the ground, and they're using those hands. Is that a two-pointer, Jared? I couldn't quite
Yeah, it was a
tell.
2-point shot.
By number 25, Katie Anderson.
It's her first bucket.
Yep. Dana Seiler bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Ployer. Ployer pushing it down. Trying to get it in.
To Cheryl Bloom.
To Cheryl Bloom. Cheryl Bloom knocks it down and gets it back to Ployer. Ployer to the top of the key to Cordoba. Cordoba tries to drive in, and we got a foul on number 15, Bellinger.
I think that foul is going to be on the floor. So Cordoba will be shooting a 1-and-1. It's the 8th team foul of the half for the Norse.
Second on Bellinger.
So now the Norse have 3 people with 2 fouls.
And Cordoba at the line for a 1-and-1 right now.
Tanya Moe comes into the game for Norse, as well as Allie Walker.
Cordoba's first shot, and it's through. Be nice if Cordoba got going here too, wouldn't it, Jared?
Yes, it would. Beavers need somebody to step up and take some scoring up from the slack to Sherry Carrico.
And she makes
absence.
both. Yeah. Number 20 bringing it down, Tanya Moe. They get it over to Tally Hempy, who takes it to the center. Shot by number 30 for Luther, and it's made. That's Melissa Stanley with her second bucket, Jared.
Luther's shooting the ball well lately.
Boyer with
They're
the
really
ball,
hot.
trying to bring it down. It's over to Cordoba. Cordoba driving. Shoots. Off the glass, no good. Number 30 bringing it down, Melissa Stanley. Over to Hempy. Hempy with a shot off the glass.
Good rebound by Erickson.
Dana Seiler bringing the ball up. Loses control for a second. Looking for an open man. It's a Ployer. Ployer gets it knocked away for a moment. We got a foul on the floor, I believe, against number 32.
Allie Walker, that's her first. The team 9th. Once they get past that 10 fouls, the Beavers will be shooting 2 shots instead of a 1-and-1.
Ployer at the line for a 1-and-1. We've got 2 substitutions for Luther right now. Number 54, Lutz, is coming back in, and number 42 for Luther is... I don't have a 42.
She's not on the program.
I don't see him. Ployer with a shot. First one's good. So with 10 minutes, 22 seconds, BV down by 12, 22-10. Ployer with her second shot. In and out. Number 32 bringing it down for Luther, Allie Walker. Get it over to 42. Allie Walker inside to Lutz. Lutz off the glass, no, but we got a foul. I believe that's on Erickson.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Erickson.
Erickson or Ployer. Both of them raised their hands. I'm not sure.
It's going to be on Erickson. That's her first. It's only the team 3rd. 2 substitutions come in for the Beavers. Amy Whitrock back into the game, as well as Angela Myers, number 20. She's in for Seiler.
All right. And Lutz will be at the line for a 1-and-1, or a 2-shot foul, excuse me. Luther up 22-10 with 10 minutes and 11 seconds. We got another substitution for Luther. That's number 50 for the Norse.
She's not on her program either.
We have 2 players in the game that were not on our program. Lutz with her first shot. And it's good. Lutz off to a tremendous start here. She's got 7 points automatically.
Luther coach Jane Hildebrandt's going deep into her bench.
Second one. Well, she's forced to at the foul pace that they're at right now, Joe.
That's right.
Cordoba bringing up the ball. Taking it all the way. Partially blocked off a Norse. It'll be BV ball.
That was a great block by Lutz. She stood in there and stuck her tall hands up in the air and got that shot.
Jared, did you see any outlet pass for Cordoba at that point?
It looked like she was going to take it in no matter what.
That's my feeling, too. We have a substitution. Amy Whitrock back into the game, I believe. And
Cheryl Bloom
Cheryl
back
Bloom
in the
as
game,
well,
too.
yes.
And so is Kristen Salton.
Kristen Salton with the ball. She rotates it over. She takes a 3, and it's good.
That's what the Beavers need. They need somebody to step up and hit some of those outside shots to take away some of that Luther pressure.
Kristen Salton with 5. Number 42 for Luther with the ball. She's standing at the top of the key. To number 32. We got a foul on on Amy Whitrock. That's her second foul, I believe. Team's fourth.
Yeah, that's her second foul.
That was just it. Lutz with the ball. Looking for somebody. Gets it to number 42. 42 over to number 20, Tanya Moe. Luther has not produced last night. A block by Erickson. And number 20 for BV with the ball.
Angela Myers.
Double dribbles. We got a double dribble on Angela Myers. That's just when you think they've stopped them and gotten ready to go. They've just self-destructed. Number 20 bringing it down for Tanya Moe for Luther, bringing it down. Gets it over to number 32. Trying to get into Lutz. Lutz with the ball off the board. Shoots again. A foul on Amy Whitrock, I believe.
I think it's going to be on Jennifer Erickson. And that's her second, I believe.
Yes, Jennifer Erickson with her second foul.
Wait, the foul's going to be on Amy Whitrock.
Yeah.
You were right, Dave. I'm sorry. It's her third.
Her third foul there. Score right now is 24-13 with 9 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. First shot by Lutz is no good. Lutz with 8 points to lead all scores at this point. Leading scorer for BV is
Kristen
Salton with 5 points. Her second shot is good. She has 9 points. So that makes the score 25-13 with 9 minutes and 13 seconds left in this game. Cheryl Bloom bringing it up. Gets it over to Ployer. Trying to get it to Erickson, but Erickson got covered. Ployer with the ball again. Ployer driving with a shot. We got a foul, I think, on Lutz.
I think it's going to be on a person we don't have the...
Number 42.
Yeah, we don't have a name for her.
On that. But that makes it 11 team fouls for...
And that'll be her first foul. That's only the 10th team foul, I believe. But it doesn't matter. I guess they're shooting 1-1.
Ployer with a shot. First one good.
She's 3 for 5 from the free throw line tonight.
Ployer with her second shot. That's good. So Ployer with 3 points, I do believe. 4 points, excuse me.
All off of free throws.
I think they need to do more than just make free throws here, Jared.
That's right.
They're rotating the ball around, trying to get into Lutz. They're really trying to take advantage of that size. Number 42 with the ball. Lutz with the ball. Nowhere
Only
to go.
6 second shot left on the shot clock. They've got to get it up.
And we got a traveling on number 20, Tanya Moe. BV with the ball. Ployer will inbound. We have a substitution for Luther. Number 12, Tally Hempy will come into the game. Number 20, Tanya Moe sits down. Another substitution for Luther. Number 33, Jennifer Hayen comes in.
The Norse with 5 turnovers. That was their 5th right there.
Number 20 for BV bringing it down, Angela Myers. She gets over to Ployer. Ployer with the ball. Looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it to Erickson. Erickson has a chance to do something with it. Can't. And Myers with a shot off the rim.
It's really not the shot they want to take, that off-balance jumper there. They probably want to get it into Erickson. She had the ball for a little bit and kicked it back out.
We have another Luther player that's in the game, 50, and we don't have a number for her either. So we got 2 big men in there for Luther. Shot up by number 33 for Luther, Jennifer Hayen, and that's her first hoop. They get to Ployer. Ployer just to the right of the top of the key. Drives, shoots, off the glass. Myers with a rebound and the putback.
That's what the Beavers need to do more of. Get those offensive boards and get those putbacks in there.
They've got to hustle. The score now with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. 27-17, Luther. Lutz with the jump shot, and she's got 11 points. Angela Myers bringing it down, looking for somebody. So Cheryl Bloom. Erickson at the top of the key. Gets it into Ployer. Good passing there. Ployer with a shot.
Ployer with her first field goal of the game.
She's got 6 points. And the lead now is 29-19. 10 points. Advantage for the Luther Norse.
But they beat him on the break.
Beat him on the break. They've got to hustle back. That's number 50, a person we do not have in our program. With her first hoop.
Steal by number 42 there. We don't have a name for her.
Angela Myers with a foul on that. That'd be Buena Vista's 5th foul. 6th team foul, excuse me. And that's her first foul. Now with the score, time stopped, 6:44. Luther up 31-19.
Luther not in the bonus yet. It's only the 6th team foul. So they'll inbound it.
Looking for somebody. They try to get number 44. She's off the glass. 44 is Carrie Tuft, and she's got 7 points. Dana Seiler checked back in. Ployer with a nice screen to a free Seiler. Seiler at the top of the screen. Back to Ployer, looking for somebody. Gets it to Cheryl Bloom. Bloom to the left of the top of the key. Gets to Erickson. Erickson has yet to take a shot. Dana Seiler under the hoop. Foul.
It's going to be on number 12, Tally Hempy.
Tally Hempy with her first foul. And Seiler will go to the line. That was a good pass by Erickson, Jared.
Yes, it sure was. They need to get the ball inside more and take those bunny shots.
Dana Seiler does that as 2 points here. Her first shot. In and out.
Rolls off the rim.
Her second shot, no good, too.
Beavers have to get back and play defense against this fast-breaking team.
That was a shot on the line. Loose ball. Cordoba coming up. She wants to throw it long, but doesn't. That's the setup for Ployer. Cordoba gets the ball back. Tries to get to Seiler. Bellinger tries for the steal. Can't get it. Cheryl Bloom at the top of the right of the key to Cordoba.
The Beavers in a simple spots offense, or flex offense as it's often referred to.
I think they're trying to rotate it around and just see if they can find an open shot.
They have to get it to the big man.
Into Seiler. Seiler back to Ployer. Stolen by number 25, and then she stepped out of bounds. Katie Anderson with a steal for Luther, but stepped out of bounds, so Ployer will inbound the ball. Looking for somebody. Into Cordoba. Cordoba back to Ployer. Ployer into Erickson. Erickson with a quick pass to Cordoba. Cordoba at the top right of the key. Back to Ployer. Ployer with a shot. In and out. Right for the rebound. It'll be BV ball. It went off number 33 for Luther, Jennifer Hayden. Good hustle by the Beavers.
She kind of had to force that shot up with only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. But now they get a fresh 30 seconds, so there's 29 left.
Amy Whitrock, I believe. No, that's
Kristen
Tracy
Salton going in for Dana Seiler.
For Dana Seiler.
They've got to take care of the ball. They can't afford those turnovers like that.
Okay. Tally Hempy with the ball. Gets over to number 30 with a shot off the rim. A foul on number 44 for Carrie Tuft for Luther. She went over the back of Erickson.
That's her 3rd foul, and she'll be sitting the bench until the end of the half, most likely. And that's an important foul. It's a great blockout job by Cheryl Bloom. She is a junior, I believe.
And Cheryl Bloom has yet to score. Cheryl Bloom to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Quarterback got some coaching advice from Coach Allgood. Cheryl Bloom's first shot is in. First free throw. So she's got 1 point. She misses her second, though. And Luther with a rebound. We go to Tally Hempy with 5:28 left. An errant pass. Tally Hempy gets the ball back. Rotating the ball around is Luther. Looking for the big man. Gets it to Lutz with a turnaround, and she's just on fire, Jared.
That's right. And the Beavers, even on that possession, dropped back into a 2-on-2 zone, but it didn't seem too effective.
No, it didn't. And she's got 10 points right there, I think.
Beavers down by 15.
Ployer with a shot off. Bloom with a tip, and just couldn't get the ball. It'll be Luther ball. Lutz with the inbound pass.
And Amy Whitrock coming back into the game for Cheryl Bloom, and she's already got 3 fouls. So a pretty daring move by Janet Allgood there.
And Dana Seiler coming in also for Kristen Salton. So the original starting lineup is in there for Buena Vista. Seiler will take the dribble up woman. Luther rotating around. Tally
Great
Hempy with a shot.
penetration.
No good. And Erickson fought for the rebound. And I think we have a foul on number 33 if I...
Jennifer Hayden with her third personal foul.
And I think BV's doing rather well at the line, but they just need to keep it going here.
You can't get most of your points off free throws, and that seems to be what they're trying to do here. So.
And Jennifer Erickson with her first opportunity at some points, and we'll see how she does. Dana Seiler stands at midcourt. Erickson with the first shot off the rim, no good. Lutz with a rebound. What a hustle job. And Luther will bring it up. Number 30. Melissa Stanley brings the ball up. Over to Tally Hempy. Bellinger rotates it off the hands of Lutz. BV ball, good defense. Erickson kind of shielded Lutz away so that she couldn't get at the ball.
It's a smart move there by Erickson.
Dana Seiler will bring the ball up for the Beavers. What do you think they need to do right now, Jared?
They need to get it to the big man. Luther inside, they've scored 20 points while the Beavers have been allowed only 1. So the guards have done most of the scoring for the Beavers. They've got to pack it down inside. There's Dana Seiler with the bucket from the baseline.
Was that a 2-pointer or a 3-point, Jared?
That's a 2-pointer.
So Dana Seiler gets her second bucket. She's got 4 points. Bellinger rotates the ball around to the bottom right of the key.
Beavers, once again, looks like they're in a 2-1-2 zone, 2-3 zone.
Cordoba playing some tough defense covering that inlet. Tally Hempy with a shot off the glass. Rebound. Bellinger loses the ball. Dana Seiler quick to cover. We got another loose ball. Dana Seiler quick to cover again. Gets it to Tally Hempy. Cordoba on Tally Hempy. We've got 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Bellinger with a shot. Long and off. We got a foul on Erickson. Big foul on Erickson. They were both fighting for the rebound, and it could have gone either way. That's the second foul on Erickson. That's the 7th team foul.
Looked like maybe Rachel Lutz was going over the back of Erickson, but apparently not.
So
she gets called for the foul.
So Lutz goes to the line with 8 points, or 10 points, and the opportunity to get more. She hits another one.
That's her 14th point.
Excuse me.
She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line.
And she hits her second one as well.
So she's shooting well from the line. She's 5 for 6. Beavers having trouble inbounding it.
Cordoba gets the inbound pass. Gets it back to Ployer. Ployer brings it up. Cordoba with the ball. This is just good defense by Luther. Into Erickson.
They finally get it inside, and she makes a good move.
Erickson,
but she's forced
away.
baseline.
It looked like Erickson just tried to hope that there was somebody waiting there for another opportunity. We've got a timeout on the floor with 3:17 left in the half. It's Luther 37 and 22. We're going to take you back to the station for some public announcements.
Dating a guy forever, you think I could tell him anything. Why is this so hard? I'm really scared.
It takes a lot of guts to tell someone he's too drunk to drive. But you can do it. Just say it. Because if you don't, there may be nothing left to say.
Kevin, I'm gonna drive.
Take the keys, call a cab, take a stand. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Back here at Siemens Fieldhouse, Beavers just called a timeout, and they're down by 15 with 3:17 left in the first half.
This is a big lead that they're going to have to overcome. What do you think Coach Allgood's going to try and do at halftime here?
Well, I think she's going to stay with that zone. That seemed to be working inside. They've got to control Rachel Lutz. She's got 15 or 16 points already.
Tally Hempy with a shot, and she hits it.
They've also got to get back on defense, just like that. Katie Anderson now with 5 points.
Seiler with the ball at the top of the key. Luther up 39-22. Cordoba gets the ball knocked away, but hustles to get it back. She's looking for somebody on your tremendous pressure from Bellinger. Bellinger knocks the ball away.
Erickson's battling inside, trying to get the position, but she just can't seem to do it.
Poyer with the inbound to Seiler. Seiler at the top of the key. Gets it down to Poyer. That was an inerrant pass. Seiler tried to force it there, Jared.
Yes, and the Beavers have to get a shot off pretty quickly here. There's only 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
To Seiler to Poyer, and they throw the ball away to number 50, who's not on the program again. And number 25,
Katie Anderson bringing the ball up.
She gets to Bellinger. Bellinger over to Hempy. Number 30 with a shot off the rim. And a fight for the rebound. Poyer comes out with it. Looking for somebody to pass. Gets it to Seiler. They've got to push it up court.
They've got to get that outlet pass and then look up the court.
Seiler to the left of the key. Looking for somebody to pass. Gets it to Whitrock. Over to Poyer. Poyer in heavy traffic. We got another jump ball, and I think that'll go the Beavers' way.
That'll go the Beavers' way. But once again, the Beavers have to take care of the ball.
I think Beavers may be having some problems with a lot of problems with this defense, and I just don't understand it.
I don't either, but Angela Myers is coming in for Dana Seiler.
She gets an inbounds pass from Poyer.
Coach Allgood's looking for the right combination right now.
Trying to find someone to lead that team. Poyer to the right at the top of the key. Drives down. Jump shot. Off the rim. Cordoba with a steal and off the glass. What a play by Cordoba.
Great hustle there by Nicole Cordoba. That's her first bucket of the night, too. She has 4 points.
Get over. Into number 50. Bellinger drives. She walked. So right now with a 1 minute and 38 seconds, Buena Vista down 39-24. And Poyer will inbound the ball to Angela Myers.
And if they finish strong here in the first half, they could go into the locker room with a lot of momentum.
And maybe they're seeing some things in these last couple of minutes that are showing them what they can do in the second half there, Jared.
Somehow they've got to beat this pressure D of Luther.
Poyer dribbles right. We got a foul on number 50, Erickson.
As a moving screen, I think they're going to say, by Erickson.
And so that's her third foul. Big foul on Jennifer Erickson.
She's going to go to the bench, coming in for Cheryl Bloom.
And number 25 for Luther, Katie Anderson will come in. She's got 5 points. Luther up 39-24 with 1:23, and she'll be shooting a 1-and-1. For shot, up and in. So she's got 6 points now.
Luther shooting free throws very well. They've only missed one all night.
And she makes her second one as well. So 41-24 is the score. Poyer inbounds it. She gets the ball back, gets it up to Angela Myers. Myers looking for somebody, gets it to Cordoba. Cordoba thought there might be something there, but elected not to do anything. Tried to get into Whitrock. And we got a double dribble by Whitrock. That's another turnover for the Beavers.
That's the Beaver 10th turnover of the night.
That's a big negative on the side of the Beavers. They're not taking advantage of all these fouls and doing anything, and you can see it by the expression of Coach Allgood on the sideline. 41-24 again our score. Get to Bellinger. Bellinger with a three at the top, off the rim, and Poyer with a rebound. Nice outlet to Amy Whitrock. Amy Whitrock up to Angela Myers, who brings it across midcourt. She's looking for somebody. Cordoba fights around the defensive man to get the ball. And looking for direction, and number 32 for Luther with a foul, Allie Walker. That's her second foul. She has no points.
Cordoba was kind of elbowing her off, and so she could have gotten called for an offensive foul, but the refs must have seen something beforehand and called the foul on Walker there.
And Cordoba goes to the line with 44 seconds left in the half, down 41-24, and she hits her first one. So Cordoba trying to get something going into the half.
She's 3 for 3 on the night from the free throw line.
And she has 5 points. Her second one. In and out. And Luther with a rebound. Getting up to Bellinger. Bellinger pushing it up the court with 40 seconds left in the game. or in the half, excuse me. They try and get it inside. Bellinger on the line. 2, that's good.
That's her first bucket of the night.
Cordoba to the right. They've got it. If they want to get a shot up, they got to hurry. Cordoba again. 20 seconds. And we got a foul.
I believe it's going to be on number 30, Melissa Stanley. Although I may be wrong. Let's see what he says. No, it's going to be on
it's number 50, and we do not have a name for that, but that's her first foul.
So we're going to have a 1-on-1 here by Amy Whitrock.
With 18 seconds left, Amy Whitrock to the line for a 1-and-1. And she hits her free throw. She's 1 for 1. That was her first free throw, and she has 5 points. Buena Vista 26, Luther 43. And she connects on her second free throw. We got a 43-27 score. A press by Buena Vista. And they tried to get Buena Vista was pressing. All good is frustration.
She's furious at the refs at that call, but
they tried to bounce it off the leg. It didn't look like it worked to me, Jared, but they called it Luther's way. Luther again with a press. We got a foul on Cheryl Bloom.
It's going to be her first foul. Janet Allgood talking with the ref, trying to get an explanation about that play.
And
she doesn't
Allgood,
seem too satisfied, but that's the way this game goes. I think she's also frustrated that her team is down by 16 right now. Make that 17.
We were so worried about the call. Number 30 is at the line, Melissa Stanley, and she just made another free throw. Her second one on the way, and she makes both of them. So she's 2 for 2 at the line. And with 3 seconds, 2. We got a foul with 1 second left in the half. 45-27. Luther up.
And I'm sure that Luther coach Jane Hildebrand isn't happy with that foul. Not a very smart foul there by Tanya Moe. That's her first foul.
Cordoba to the line again. Cordoba doing real well at the line tonight. She hasn't missed one, I don't believe.
You know, she's 3 for 3.
And she makes another one, so she keeps it going. She's on the way for her second one. Angela Myers at midcourt. Cordoba's second one, bouncing on the rim and rolling in. So she's 5 for 5 from the line, and that's the half. With the halftime score, 45 for Luther, 29 for Buena Vista. Any comments on this one?
Well, the Beavers have to take care of the ball, and they have to pass it inside more often. The inside game for the Beavers isn't working too well. And they've got to find a way to solve that pressure defense by Luther, and they've also got to find a way to stop Rachel Lutz. Rachel Lutz has scored 15 points for Luther, and now we're going to go for a break. Here from Stevens Fieldhouse, we're sending it back to studio.
Vince, that new dummy cam is great.
Yeah, it'll sure give people a whole new outlook on what it's like when you don't wear a safety belt.
He protects all living things in the forest. But he can't do it alone. Please don't play with matches. Put out your campfires. And never, ever forget the words of Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
There are countries where bread is scarce, but this is America. Countries where electricity is rare. but this is America. Countries where infant mortality is a problem, but this is America. Here, it's a crisis. Every 13 minutes, another infant dies. But we can help prevent many of those deaths with prenatal care from programs like Healthy Start. Find out what you can do. Why? Because this is America.
We're back here at Siebens Fieldhouse with the score 45-29 is our halftime score, and we're going to take you now to a taped interview we taped earlier in the week with women's head coach Janet Allgood.
That's Dave Fields with the interview.
It's nice to know our coaches can do the opposite.
You didn't hear all of it.
I wasn't.
All right, we're back here at Siebens Fieldhouse, and some updates from halftime. Our leading scorer for the Beavers is Nicole Cordoba. She has 7, and Lynn Ployer has 6. Our leading rebounder for the Beavers, Ployer has 5 boards, and Erickson has 4 boards. And the key for the Beavers is Erickson has been held to 0 points. She's the second leading scorer at 10.7 points a game.
And she also has 3 fouls there.
Yeah, she's in foul trouble. And for the Luther Norse, Rachel Lutz leads them with 15 points and 8 rebounds. Tuft has 4 boards, as well as Stanley. So, and the second leading scorer for the Norse is Melissa Stanley. She's got 8 points. So now we're going to go back to that taped interview with Janet Allgood that we taped early in the week with Dave Fields, and here we go back to the studio.
With a halftime score, 45 for Luther, 29 for Buena Vista.
Hello, my name is David Fields, and I'm here with Buena Vista head coach for the ladies, Janet Allgood. How are we doing today?
Doing real good.
So this is your first year here. How has it been adjusting from Mankato State University?
Well, it's been a great transition. I was at graduate assistant at Mankato State, where I was an assistant for 2 years, and I really wanted to be a head coach again, and I've got that opportunity. I feel really fortunate. I don't think many people get to do exactly in life what they want to do, and that's what I'm doing here at Buena Vista, and I'm really enjoying it so far.
Has the team been real receptive to your style of basketball?
Oh, very much. The women have been wonderful. We've I've made some changes, and they've worked really hard. We still need to get better, and they know that, and we're trying to get better every day. But they've done everything I've asked them to do.
How would you describe your style of basketball? Is it a real fast-paced game, or is it kind of set up and?
Well, right now, eventually, that is my philosophy. I like to run up and down the floor. I like to full court press. But right now, because we're thin in numbers, and we're not ready to play that style right now. So right now, we're worrying about executing in the half court. A lot of teams have been pressuring us because they know we're playing a lot of young people. So we need to execute in the half court. We still play aggressive half court man-to-man defense, and we'll press on occasion when we think it's appropriate.
You said you had a young team, and that's kind of a key thing. Have you had any of those freshman recruits or sophomores that have been stepping up to fill any voids you might have?
Oh, well, this weekend we're going to start 2 freshmen and 3 sophomores, so they're definitely filling some voids. Jenny Erickson came in here from West Des Moines and has started almost every game for us as a freshman center, and has done a really good job. Dana Seiler will start at our point guard this weekend from Lincoln, Nebraska, and is also doing a good job. Our sophomores right now, Amy Whitrock, Lynn Ployer, and Nicole Cordoba will be the other 3 starters. And they're all, they're playing not as sophomores because they've had to. They have a lot of experience. Right now we have some upperclassmen that are injured, and that's why they're not playing.
Okay. How would you describe the level of competition in the Iowa Athletic Conference? Coming in your first year, it's got to be difficult.
Well, I knew, and a big reason I came to Buena Vista because I wanted to be able to play at the national level at Division III, and our conference is recognized to be able to do that. We went to Central last weekend, and I think we played one of the teams who's top in the country right now. Central is just a great ball club. They have 5 of their 6 kids, top kids, are seniors, and they're playing very well. And I also hear Luther is doing very well, who got 3rd in the nation last year. So we're playing at a national level right now, and right now we just hope to be competitive.
Now Friday you play Luther. Do you have any strategies that you might come to mind to beat a team like Luther?
Luther is a very well-coached team, and they're very, very aggressive. They play really hard-nosed, in-your-face defense, and we got to be able to handle that. Right now with our young people, we're trying to teach them not to be a victim. When teams come out and get in your face, you can wilt and just let them just take control of you, or you can attack. And that's what we're going to do, and we're getting better every game with that. And I think we're going to surprise Luther. We're going to come out and we're going to be able to handle their pressure because we're getting better every game with that. And we handle their pressure, and it's going to be, it'll be a good game.
All right. Are there any things that come to mind as to what the future direction of the Lady Beavers is, as far as personnel or how you play the game? Is it going to change
recruiting
rapidly?
is a major part of any college program. That's something I spend a lot of time with. And I have some fine players that are here right now, but we're just thin on numbers. We got to bring in more people. Competition is always a great motivator. So we're going to bring in a lot of people next year. And we've had practices, we've been down to 7 kids. That's really hard to run a practice like that. So we're going to bring in more bodies and hopefully some quality kids. But our young women are getting some excellent experience. When you get a start as a freshman, that just doesn't happen very often.
Well, a first-year coach coming into a school like this, I wish you the best of luck in all that you do. And is there anything you want to say to the audience that?
Well, we're excited to be here, and I just am really happy with Buena Vista, and I encourage the students to come out and watch us play. And